Morning Coffee. How you doing, Mark Cook?
I'm doing well. How are you, Scott?
You look wonderful. Gosh, I'll tell you, you look wonderful. Good way to go, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, listen.
I try.
You don't try that hard because it's so natural. So
Oh,
listen,
come
here
on
we
now.
are. Here we are again. Morning Coffee Show, right? Breakfast with the Boss. The show's every Thursday from 9:30 to 10. RadioVisionNetwork.com. You're here every day to help me make sure I don't screw up too much.
That's
and
right.
Really good. And this show is what? Based upon people who have passions for what they do, why they do it, and who they do it for, whether it's themselves or someone else. And today we have a very, very interesting guest. I don't think we have guests like this too often, where they're out there trying to gather other people for the purposes of helping them with their business.
Right.
And what are we talking about? We're talking about a Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And I have with us Eli Berkowitz from the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce. That's Gloucester County, New Jersey. Probably the fastest growing economic county, certainly in the state of New Jersey, and maybe even more so. Eli, welcome.
Thank you, Scott.
So, listen, you've been working with the chamber for a while now, and I'm aware of the chamber. It's a wonderful chamber. They're growing. They're dynamic. Their events are all over the place. You're going to be telling us about all the events, but we have to go back to go forward, which is how you got involved in this kind of stuff, and where's your passion when it comes to helping people really, join a chamber to help them make their business better, which in turn makes everything better. It's like a really interesting, thing to do.
Well, basically, I started with the chamber. I've been a member of the chamber for about 8 years, 7 to 8 years. I've been in my position of membership and events director going on a little bit over 2 years. I was doing an event down, how I started with the chamber 8 years ago, and my background is New York and Philadelphia. I'm living in Gloucester County and Glassboro for about 24 years, and I really didn't know much about the Gloucester County or Glassboro area because I had my business in New York, I had my business in Philadelphia. So I bumped into, I was doing an event, actually the Builders Convention down in Atlantic City, and I bumped into a gentleman in Les Vale. And I saw on his tag it said Glassboro, New Jersey. So I was kind of excited about it because I'm not used to seeing other people that have a thing on that Glassboro. And I asked him, what do you do? And he said to me, we have a chamber, and I'm doing photography, which was what I was doing at the time. And he said to me, why don't you come into a couple of meetings? And I went to a couple of meetings. I went to a few business card exchanges, and the people there were just so wonderful and welcoming, and just trying to find out what I can do, what I do, and how they can help me and how I can help them, that I became a member of the chamber.
Well, number one, Les Vale is the face of the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce, and if you don't know Les, you really should get to know him because he's something. I mean,
yeah.
He's been there for a long time. He's just such a committed person to the economy of the area and the people of the area and the whole 10 yards, as they say. I find it kind of interesting that you took the position at some point to say, yes, it's a job, but it's also the kind of job you have. It's different from a lot of people.
Yeah, the job became available. The previous one before me moved on to other things. The job became available. I had asked Les if he's interested in hiring somebody, and they kind of played around with the concept for a couple of months of rehiring or just staying status quo. And at a certain point, Les said to me, we'll give it a shot. We'll put you on and see what happens. And, because of the onset of digital photography, it kind of changed the dynamics of my business as it was. So what I did was they gave me a shot to become membership and events director. And I took the bull by the horns, and we grew. We grew the membership, and Les, myself, and now Melina Zamayo, who's our marketing director, we are an unbeatable team, the three of us together.
Tell us a little bit about the chamber and what's going on. Not what's going on event-wise. We'll wait for that, but the chamber itself. And
Well, we have a lot of great programs. We're starting a new program called Buy Chamber. That's BUY Chamber. We were actually going to be the first chamber, as far as I know, in the area or even national, that's actually going to direct our directory to the public. Chambers have always been business to business, constantly one business recommending another. And then we said to ourselves, what about the average consumer? What about the businesses that are not part of the chamber? Remember, there's over 16,000 businesses in the Gloucester County area, and we have, just a little under 10% of those businesses that are in the chamber. So we developed with our marketing committee, and a few other committees, we developed a program called By Chamber, which we launched on August 24th. So we are actually going to direct the consumer and other businesses to look for products that they need on our directory. We had bought some spots on during the Olympics that we were promoting it. We are going to have billboards that are coming out. So we're trying to, get people tuned into our chamber, as well as a great benefit to our members, because there's no additional cost to our members to be part of this.
Why should someone join the chamber? We only have 10%, and there's 90% out there. I've been involved in lots of chambers, and they're wonderful.
Yes.
Some are better than others, but that's the way life is at times.
Yeah.
But why should someone join a chamber? Why should a small business or a business at all?
Each chamber has its good points, and each chamber works for different people in different ways. Why a business should join the chamber is to make connections, to make strategic partnerships, to join, to learn, to get in touch with people that can recommend you and how you can recommend them, and create great business relationships as well as good friendships.
It's also a way to be involved in the community. It's such a good way to just stay connected with everyone. There's such a benefit to being a member of a chamber of commerce, and I think that people know the term, right? They understand what a chamber of commerce is, but they don't understand day-to-day operation. So what is it? What do you do, Eli, every day? Because I know that you're out there trying to connect, trying to make sure that relationships are built, and that the chamber and Gloucester County as a whole, everything gets raised. So what's the day-to-day like?
What we do is we stay, and this is something Les Vale had had kind of instilled in us. We try to stay in touch with our members, no matter if it's a business that has one business owner, one person, or it's a business that has 1,000 employees. We stay in touch with each of our members. We want them to get connected. Every day between Les and myself, we get emails or phone calls. Can you connect me with this and this person? And what we do is we go a few ways at it. Either we'll try to connect them at the next chamber meeting. We'll find out if they're coming to the next chamber meeting, and then we'll make an introduction. Or we'll do an email introduction if that's not going to work, or we'll do a phone call introduction. We have a great ambassador committee. Ambassador committee is par none. It's led by Annette Fester and Andy Krause, and our ambassador committee is our third hand into getting all these people connected with each other.
I think that anybody that's involved in any sort of business knows that the warm or the soft intro is so much better than that cold call when you're trying to get in touch with somebody and they don't know who you are, and you're trying, the brick walls are going up, the gatekeepers are keeping you out. And the Chamber of Commerce can be a way to bridge those gaps. To be able to say, like, hey, do you know this guy? Yes, I know that guy. I'd be more than happy to call him for you, and give him the heads up that you're going to be calling, so that the connections get made so much smoother than they would if people are out there just kind of doing their own thing.
And it gives that connection a little more credibility.
Right.
Which is the most important thing.
Hold that thought, because we're going to go to our sponsors, because they got to be paid.
Right.
And we will be back with Eli Berkowitz from the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce, and my good buddy here, Mark Cook. This is Scott Tanker, RadioVisionNetwork.com. We'll be back after a few moments.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. It is Breakfast with the Boss. He is the boss. He is Scott Tanker.
Oh.
I am the employee. I am Mark Cook. And we are talking to Eli Berkowitz from the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce. And I was talking to Eli a little bit off camera because I want to shine a little bit of a spotlight on Gloucester County here because, you know, we're South Jersey. We are South Jersey through and through, right?
Absolutely.
We love Camden County.
Absolutely.
We love Burlington County. We love Atlantic County. We love Salem County. We love all those counties up north. But Gloucester County is moving. It's shaking. It's the moving and shaking county in the state right now. You guys are growing by leaps and bounds, and it's kind of amazing to see because the people there know the work that you guys are doing. They're seeing amazing buildings go up. They're seeing stores come in. The area around Rowan University, booming, right?
Booming. Constantly. New buildings coming up constantly. Nexus is a tremendous part of it. Nexus Properties is a tremendous part of helping format the face of Gloucester County, primarily Glassboro, the Rowan area.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new Inspira Hospital that's coming.
It's going to
up.
be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Huge. You know, like that guy says, it's going to be huge.
Oh,
Huge.
that guy.
But
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. What I'm saying is that this is a really big deal.
Yeah.
And this has got to be exciting for a guy like you who is involved with these people day to day.
Well, I felt very fortunate that my wife Barbara and myself made this decision to come into Gloucester County 24 years ago, moving out of New York because my background is New York. We lived a little bit in Connecticut for a couple of years.
Well, and you are New York through and through. You're a city guy, but then you also went out to York. You covered the whole state, right? York College? Did you go to York College?
I went to York College in New York.
Oh, in New York City?
Yeah, in New York City, yeah.
Wow, okay, because there's a York all the way on the other side of the state, too.
I know.
Now it makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, cool. No,
That's a little different.
Yeah,
a little
just
different,
a little bit. Well, I lived in
Yeah.
Rochester for a little while, so that's that western part of the
Kodak
state.
area.
Yeah, the
What
Kodak
I find
area.
interesting is that Gloucester County is an incredibly large county. For those who are not aware of Gloucester, you need to go down there and check it out because it's a beautiful county that has so much diversity between the farmland and now the economic impact. The roads being built, they're spending $1 billion to fix the roads. $1 billion, and it was an 8 or 9 year project, and they're like halfway through it, I think, pretty much right now. It doesn't mean traffic's bad. It just means it's going to get even easier and easier.
Yeah, they're widening the roads. The 322 corridor, they're
Fabulous.
widening
that's
to
great.
accommodate everything. New fossil park that just came up. I don't know if anybody's heard about it. As a matter of fact, I was discussing this with Les Vale this morning on the way over here. They found dinosaur remains in part of
Awesome.
Gloucester County. Rowan has taken it is actually on Rowan property, so they are going to make a fossil park
Awesome.
that's going to be available. That project is, I believe, headed by Heather Simmons, freeholder Heather Simmons. That's part of it. We are having an event there in October, an opening, and I believe the fossil park will be open in spring of 2017 to the public. So what that's going to do is going to make Gloucester County a destination.
Yeah.
More of
destination.
one. Because
More of one than it is now.
Right. Now, there's 16,000 businesses, ladies and gentlemen, in Gloucester County. There's a reason to be down there. There's about 1,600 that are Gloucester County Chamber members. So there's all you other guys out there in Gloucester County. You need to join. You need to consider talking to Les, talking to Eli about the Gloucester County, because it's probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest chamber in New Jersey in terms of members.
County-wise.
County-wise.
Yeah. We have about 902 members at this point.
That's an amazing amount of members, and that's just growing.
That's growing
every day.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping to kind of hit our 1,000th. At the end of 2016, we still have 3 months to do that. But we're getting calls every day. 5-6 calls a day. People that businesses that are interested in joining the chamber, seeing what we're doing, seeing the value of what we're doing. Especially with a couple of the programs we're putting together, like the Buy Chamber program. We're launching a SJBI, South Jersey Business Institute, which is a clearinghouse for education.
Awesome.
Education being teaching businesses what they need to know about how to do their businesses in different aspects, from social media all the way down to running the businesses. So that will be online, and as well as
do me a favor, speak in the camera here and let people know. We're going to ask you to do this a couple times because
Okay.
I want them to know how to get a hold of you. Spend a minute, because if they have to leave and go do something right now, I want them to get your information.
Well, make
Then
sure
we'll come back.
make sure you write this all down, and hopefully you're putting it into your smartphone. You can call us at the chamber. Our phone number is 856-881-6560. My extension is 203, or you can reach me on email. Allen, that's EALLEN at GloucesterCountyChamber.com.
So you spoke a second ago about kind of how big the chamber is in terms of membership, and I think it speaks a little bit to the quality. Now the numbers are big, but we know that that doesn't always translate to effectiveness or quality, but I can kind of prove that for you and for everybody else out there, because everybody knows the big outlets that were built there. It's a huge complex with all these great new outlet stores. It's just a great facility. There's restaurants and stores and all this stuff. So technically, it falls property-wise in Camden County. But Camden County's chamber was like, you know what? It's so close to them and they do such a good job. We're going to let Gloucester County operate over the outlets.
Be the chamber of choice, actually.
That huge construction, building, all that stuff, that all fell under your watch.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a few ribbon cuttings there for major companies. We have one October 28th coming up with Brooks Brothers.
Awesome.
If
they have any suits on sale, let me know.
They are going to offer. Chamber members discounts.
Oh, that's great.
And they are actually putting together a program with a few of our groups at the chamber called Dressing for Success.
Dress for Success.
Perfect.
Yeah, so
remember that in the 80s.
In
had a
the
book
80s,
called Dress for Success.
Yeah. So they want.
I didn't read it, I guess.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. But they want to, they want to get back to, they want to educate people on what they need to do to, give that proper appearance, whether you go for an interview or you're going into your regular job. So they felt the value of bringing this to the chamber.
Do you guys work closely with the other chambers, or is it kind of like...
No. We have a great relationship with Burlington County Chamber, Camden County Chamber. We do about a half a dozen events throughout the year together, called Tri-County events.
That's cool. Great. That's great. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, we have a big thing at the Crown Plaza.
Each year. I'm involved with that.
You're involved with that?
With that thought, ladies and gentlemen, we have to come back after our sponsors make their money, right?
That's right.
So we will be right back. With who? With Eli Berkowitz from the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce. Stay with us. I'm with Mark Cook. This is Scott Tanker, RadioVisionNetwork.com. We'll be right back.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way. the way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
There we are. Thanks for coming back on Morning Coffee with Breakfast with the Boss with Scott Tanker. I am Mark Cook. You are on the Radio Vision Network. And we are continuing our conversation with Eli Berkowitz from the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce. Now, Eli, I wanted to mention real quick. So people can like the Chamber on Facebook. All you have to do is go search out Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce.
Right. Make sure you got the right one because there is a Gloucester County in Massachusetts.
Is there really?
Yes, there is.
There's probably another couple of them out there.
Yeah, and there's one in California.
They
stole from
We had
us.
it first.
Right?
We had it first, thank you.
Well, wait a second. They're Massachusetts. Did we have it first?
No,
because
they did.
They did, yeah.
They did.
Come on, man. they were.
I want a full investigation. I'm sorry.
They were first. Listen.
If they're near the water, they were first.
They came right
Gloucester
off
County's
of the boat. From,
Yeah. But it's been interesting talking to you this morning because you guys do so many great events, and you got a big one coming up on October 19th. It looks like. Is that the one over at Oletto's?
Well, the October 19th is the Fossil Park.
The Fossil Park.
The Fossil Park. We have an event going on there. It's open to the public. It's open to the public, but it's a specific captured event. We're only allowing 150 people that come in to register. The price on it is $40 and $50 at the door. It's going to give you a chance to do some digging.
So you want people to RSVP for that?
I want people to contact us at the
Contact
chamber.
you, okay.
Yeah, at the chamber if they're interested in coming. We call it a wine and dig because we are going to be serving wine.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun. If you want a guy dressed up like Indiana Jones, let me know.
There you go.
That would be so fun. That sounds great. Drinking wine and digging for dinosaur bones.
And Visit South Jersey is actually sponsoring the wine.
Awesome.
So, nice. It's good.
That's very cool.
Tell us a little about some of the other events at the Chamber. We have a few minutes left. I want them to know how many things you guys do and some of the more recent
We do approximately 72 events a year at the Chamber. A lot of those being business card exchanges where we just go into a location for one of our members. And we draw generally between 90 to 130 people that come in, just exchange business
Pretty
cards,
good.
talking a little bit of breakfast. We also do what we call town spotlights. So we do 4 a year. We go to different towns in Gloucester County and we spotlight their town.
That's cool.
We got coming up next Wednesday, September 28th, Mantua Township.
Nice.
And these events, these town spotlights are open to the public. Anybody wants to come. We have a panel that gets up and discusses ways that businesses can save money with electric and different financing. So it's good for the business owners to come. And it doesn't specifically pertain to your town. This just happens to be where we are. So people can come in from anywhere, Gloucester County, anywhere at all, Camden County, and come to these town spotlights.
That's a great way to kind of cross promote the towns, right? You get some other
Cross-
people
yeah.
to get familiar with Mantua and kind of vice versa, and it works. It starts that cyclical relationship. It's a beautiful
and
thing.
people that want to do business there.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. And then, they get the feeling of Gloucester County. If people come in from Camden, they get the, the warm and fuzzy feeling that the people in Gloucester County give out to people.
That's
Which
awesome.
is a good thing. Following that, we have a business card exchange at Republic Bank in Washington Township, a brand new bank that just opened in that area. That's one of our business card exchanges. And then we're back to some of the ribbon cuttings. We have a ribbon cutting on October 6th. Scoop Dog, which is, in Glassboro, famous for hot dogs.
Yeah.
Different
That's
types of
awesome.
hot dogs. And then we have on October 7th, which is really interesting, a ribbon cutting for the RCGC New Business School, the Rowan College of Gloucester County New Business School, which is led by, Dean Patricia Claghorn. So we're
That is,
doing it-
you know what? It's amazing. When you've got a lot of ribbon cuttings, you know you're doing something right because
Yeah,
business is
yeah.
booming. Things are happening.
And we do have a presence in RCGC because if you walk into the New Business School, you'll see a big plaque from the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce.
Awesome.
That's there. So we do have that. And then October 13th is the Fossil Park. I apologize.
I said the 19th. Yeah, no, that was my
Yeah.
fault. I said the 19th. I don't know what I
Yeah.
was looking at there.
The 19th.
The 13th.
Yeah, the 19th we have a big event called Meet the Candidates.
Okay. So, all right. So I was.
Okay,
I was,
you weren't that far off.
Yeah.
We invite a lot of the local legislators that are coming up for election, and it gives them a chance to come in front of our membership and give their opinions on their feelings about different topics.
That's cool.
And just say how we want. We are not a politically driven chamber at all.
Right.
But this is, we're not, left wing, right wing. But this is a chance for their, the local candidates to say what they want to say.
It's a nice way to give them an opportunity to speak. You
Speak.
don't have to line up with them politically, but you can let your membership know, hey, these are the guys that are running
That are
for the
running
important
for
offices.
everything. And it makes a great lunch also at Aletto's.
Yeah. Oh well, Letos is great.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you. I've been a business. I'm not new. I've been in business for a while in Gloucester County. I got 2 or 3 employees. Walk me through what you can do for me and my employees.
Well, the most important thing is to have you join the chamber, come on in, sit down and talk with Les, myself, or both of us. Let us get a feeling as to exactly what your business is about, what we can do for you. You'll get a call as soon as you join within a few days from one of our ambassadors. One of our ambassadors will come and visit you, give you their welcome packet, get to learn what your business is about also. And from there, they'll be able to know who they can help you
You're gonna
connect
make
with,
connections.
who they can help you make connections with. Again, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that. Just taking this from Les Vale, it's not how many connections you make. Also, it's what you do with the connections that you
Right.
make. You can go to a business card exchange and collect 50 business cards and put them on your desk. And that's the end of it.
You don't do
That's the
anything
end
with
of it.
them, right.
If you don't do anything, but if you go to an event and you meet 5 or 6 people that you've really connected with, and you follow up with it, you have coffee, and or lunch, whatever it is, and they get to know what you do, you get to know what they do. You've created a strategic partnership.
Yeah.
Which is the most
And
important
that's how
thing.
business grows, and that's how relationships grow.
Right.
And I think that everybody out there, if you've even thought about it, your business in the Gloucester County area, they're going to help you. The investment that it's going to take is just that. It's an investment to make more on the other side, because the relationships and the value that the chamber puts behind you and your business will come back in I don't know how many fold. I was going to say tenfold, but it will come back. And
it will come back. You give
in
in
return.
In return.
I have been members of many chambers, and I've certainly been a member of the Gloucester County and Burlington County and Camden County. And it is a dynamic chamber. It is an energetic chamber of the three. They're all good, but this one is new. It's new, big, and exciting because of the things going on there.
Yeah.
And you can't deny that.
Well,
Camden has things, Burlington has things, but Gloucester has this thing.
They
this
have the
explosion.
stuff. They have the stuff
Yeah.
going on, but you know what else they have? Eli.
Well,
Because I get to talk to you personally, and I think that is what people need to understand is
it's a
that
people thing at the end of the day.
when I call the Gloucester County Chamber and I want to talk to you, I can.
You can.
And that's really cool. That's important because, you know, I want somebody like you to be able to give me the information. You have it. He's the one that has the information. So get in touch with Eli.
And we do get back to you. If we're not there, if we have an event, we're out of the office, you leave a message, you'll get a call back from us the latest by the next day. And just so you know, in 2017, we are celebrating our 15th anniversary.
Awesome.
Nice.
So we are 15
Congrats.
years young.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell the audience again how to get
You
a
can
hold
drive
of
in
you.
a couple years. That's
You can
great.
drive, that's right.
Tell the audience again how to get a hold of you
Well,
and
again-
how to get a hold of your organization so that they can do this because they need to do this.
Yeah, Eli Berkowitz, you can get me, 856-881-6560, extension 203, eallen@gloucestercountychamber.com, or go to our website, gc-chamber.com.
Okay, well, I have one last question. Being from New York, I don't know whether he left his sports teams there or he has adopted our Eagles and Phillies, and this could be the end of this conversation.
I know the answer.
We're good?
Well, no, because New York guys never
leave.
ever switch their allegiance.
But I will say I do have my heart in the Eagles and Phillies.
All right.
And, you know,
We'll take that.
My son Brian always clobbers me about that because he says, you know,
You're a New York guy.
You're a New York guy. How could you leave the Mets?
Right.
You know? And I said, well, I was never with the Mets. I was always a Yankee fan.
Yeah, well,
But,
I got news. There's going to be a lot of disappointed New Yorkers. That wild card race is getting really tight. Yeah,
right.
it's gonna be interesting. And you know what? The Phillies play them, and they can be spoilers here.
That's
for
right.
The
It
Mets.
can be a
Wouldn't that
line.
be crazy?
Yeah.
It can be a line.
We have
You
been
go-
having a great time here with Eli Berkowitz, who's the membership chairman and so many other things for the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce, Gloucester County, New Jersey, which is an expanding, growing, energetic county. I ask all of you to take a look at their website, give Eli a call, come to a couple meetings, or at least one meeting or two meetings, check them out. Try it, Mikey. You might like it. They're a wonderful set of people. They can't wait to have you come down and look at their county and involve yourself with their county. Rowan College is growing tremendously. It's a medical super hub, and it's just some place that if you don't get in there now as a business, you might be a little late.
Rowan University.
What did I say? Rowan College, Rowan University. It's my fault.
You stepped it up, Scott.
I did. I only made one mistake today.
Yeah, that was
Well,
pretty good.
Two.
And I caught
can't
it.
tell you the other one. And
Yeah.
you caught it.
And I caught it.
It's been a pleasure having you here today.
Thank you very
Eli.
much.
Mark,
Thank you.
Mr. Cook.
Yes.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Cook.
Mark.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think we've done well today.
Yeah, I think we did okay.
Yeah, I think we did okay.
We'll see. We'll go back. We'll look at the tape, and we'll see how we can improve and get better.
Yeah. Listen,
Right?
we are here, Mark Cook and I here almost each and every Thursday with the show called Breakfast with the Boss as part of a bigger show called Morning Coffee on www.radiovisionnetwork.com. I never have the energy this guy does, but I want you to come with us. I know I always say www.
They're already on the website.
I don't know.
They're already there.
I'm
Just
telling-
say Radio Vision Network.
I
You'll
don't
be
know,
fine.
Mike. You're right. Listen, each and every Thursday, we're going to be here. You be here too. Next week, we can't wait to see you. Have a great week. Take care. See you soon.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum.